And welcome to another episode of Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
I'm the Benchmonster.
Thank you for joining us on this lovely Thursday evening.
It's nice to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
It's good to be feeling better.
Yeah. Feeling better?
Yeah.
Caught up on some sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when I stopped puking all night, that helped.
Well,
Which I stopped puking. Well, that Friday was my last day, and then I puked a couple more times on Sunday.
well,
And then it was done.
it seems to be hit and miss with that pancreas thing and that artery thing going on. But you're supposed to.
No, I've only had 2 episodes.
Yeah, but it fell
They're
on.
just really strong.
Yeah, I noticed that. Well, hopefully you're eating more fat and like the doctor
But
ordered.
that was, well, I think it was the popcorn I ate. It's like the hardest thing to digest that you can. Well, one of the hardest things. Like it's
Hey,
when there was steak.
I stop at McDonald's and try to get you McFlurries and milkshakes and all that good stuff. Take you to Burger King for Whopper Juniors. We got to bulk you up a little bit, fatten up.
Yeah.
And I'm good at that. That's why you hang out with me. I know all about eating.
My stomach hurts right now, but I know I'm not nauseous.
So your back is
My
fucked up
tummy.
too. So we're not getting any videos from you lately because of the back.
'Cause I'm not doing anything impressive enough to.
Are you going to go have the back looked
Like,
at? Because it's obviously a
360.
disc issue. It's not a muscle. It's not a ligament. It's a disc.
I don't know that it's not a muscle.
I'm going to bet a pretty penny on it that you have some disc
First,
problems.
I didn't think that it was muscle, but it's kind of warped like the last couple weeks into feeling more like it could be.
Well, what you don't want to do is go in there and then blow a disc or something.
No,
Little Bridges said to try that PRP therapy on your discs. They swear by it.
what is it?
PRP,
What does it stand for?
protein-rich plasma, but they also they have a doctor that mixes in like peptides into it too, so they're getting like the super unleaded version of that stuff. But it's worth a try though. Otherwise,
How much is it? It's probably pretty expensive.
well, get an MRI first because you need to see what's really going on. And because you don't want to just go on like it's just a muscle thing, because you could have far worse problems. And
I mean, I've had it feel worse though.
well, we don't
And
want it
not
worse.
want
We want it getting
like,
better.
Well, I'm just saying, like I've had it times where it's felt worse, like worse of an injury, and I just kind of gave it time and rest. Yes, I took my shoes off. It's probably gonna.
Yeah, your feet stink.
My feet hurt. I've been in them all.
Okay, so I got the
I've
fan
had these
blowing
on
here.
since-
Just yeah.
I've had
Hey,
them
so what'd you do on
since
Memorial Day weekend? Did you do anything exciting? I don't know.
Me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
No, the cats.
Yeah, they had. I mean, they were wild, but me personally, I didn't have too much to do. Let's see, what did I do?
Any exciting Monday?
I didn't have to work on Monday.
I mowed the lawn and trimmed and did some yard work. That's fun.
What did I do? What did I do on Monday?
I don't know. What do you think about it? Hey,
Well, I know I wasn't feeling fantastic.
Oh.
What did I do on Monday? Well, we went to the gym.
I was trying to tell people we went and saw Fast X last week, but you were sleeping during the show, so I don't know if you heard what I was talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I
Yeah.
was away. I could hear.
Well, if you need to be slapped around or some nose torque or something, we'll make it happen.
I'm feeling better. I was fucking sick.
I
Like
know.
I didn't even go to work last Thursday. Yet I came on the show, like, which I mean,
Well,
I
this
won't, I
ain't
won't
work.
do
This
it.
is fun.
I won't next time. Next time, if I miss work, I skip the show.
Okay. Well, we have backup plans
all
as
the
far as
crap that-
co-hosts, so we're
I'm not. No, I don't
Okay.
think that you do. But okay.
well.
Not sure who. I mean, okay.
Well, you're gonna be
I
on.
know the
You're gonna be on next
person
week,
that
right?
you
At
named.
a graduation, right?
I don't know yet.
Because BJ Dirk is expressing interest in coming and sitting in this chair and being a co-host. So is Hines, and so is maybe Brandon Horse and Rob Fox. You know, just somebody to come in and break up the.
Brandon Horse has been. Well, I don't know if he still watches it. If you're watching, Nate, give us a sign right now. So I was gonna say, because when you were talking about co-host,
Yeah.
he was the original. He was the most loyal viewer out of
Yeah,
anybody.
but he's got to
Him and
remember this is
Dan.
PG, so he can't get on here and just talk
Yeah, he
X-rated.
can.
No, he can't.
It can be kind of like what you did on Dave's show.
Not allowed.
Why?
I'll put a gag in his mouth.
Why?
because we have a certain outline we follow here. Hey, we got some videos to showcase, as we always do on Benchmonster TV, quite a few of them. Don't know if you'll find them interesting, but I'll tell you what, a lot of them were sent to me via email, and I had a lot of writing to do. So much writing that I ripped the page off trying to get this all done. So
I see a comment from one rep about my nose being red. Well,
last week
it's not as red, but are you seeing what's going on it? Because I already had a sunburn, right? So it was already kind of sore.
she hit the knurling on the squat bar.
And I shouldn't have been using that bar for overhead press anyways, because it's labeled squat bar, but I was lazy and it was already set in the right spot. And I was using the most knurlinged bar, and I came up
like cheese grater.
and I cheese grated it. Luckily, I didn't hit it hard. Like, I could have broken my nose, but luckily, like, I just skinned it. So it's already sunburned, and then I just cheese grated it off.
I was there.
You can see
I laughed.
it looks so dumb, and I'm so embarrassed.
It looks like a pimple.
Because everybody's wondering. No, it doesn't. It's clearly
Out of
not
control.
a pimple.
The one that got out of control.
I mean, it's clearly not a pimple, and people
Okay.
like are wondering what it is. I'm like, I've actually had like 3 people be like, "Did you hit yourself with a barbell?" Because some people think like that's
Yeah,
the only
that's
way
all.
I
That's
could
all.
ever get
That's all
hurt.
you do. Yeah.
But they're right. That's what I did. So
Okay.
yes, one rep. It's not as red, but there's a whole new problem going on.
Yeah, it's really chapped and all skin's flaking off. It's pretty gnarly.
Wait,
Okay.
'cause it was already peeling. It
Enough
was already
about that.
peeling because it was sunburned. But then,
Okay. We got it.
excuse me.
Yeah, we got to get the videos. I got a lot of
Shut
videos to showcase here,
Go.
and I want you to
Just go. No.
provide some feedback on what you see. That's the job of the co-host. Okay. First up, no particular order here. I bounce around on Wednesday mornings. I go email, I go Instagram, I go to Facebook, and then I do it all morning, back and forth. And then I try to gather up things that you may find entertaining. It's been pretty rough lately because I have not seen a lot on Facebook. A lot of people aren't lifting, or you guys are just taking summer off and not sending me videos. I don't know. I can only do so much with speed bench. I was going to film my back workout on Saturday because I know a lot of people want to see that.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you don't do that. You haven't
I just keep thinking it's boring. It's like nothing special. So, but anyway, first up is Mr. Derek Wade. He is doing 855 pounds of bar weight plus bands off a one board. Total at the top is 1,000 pounds roughly. So let's check him out. So this is going to be a person you're going to hear from in the near future, probably a 1,000-pound bencher in due time. We all got to start somewhere. I didn't realize the bands were hooked up. I actually wrote it down based off the description, but he's got some monster minis back there kind of anchored down, wearing a Fate shirt, and plenty of power to burn. Big guy, too.
Did you say that was a freak bar?
No, it's not a freak bar.
Okay.
No.
Well,
He's a big cat, too. Like, he's over 300 pounds, I think.
they're not a freak bar, football bar.
Was it a football bar?
I think so.
Well, let's go back and look at it again. I don't think so.
I could be wrong. I was at the very end. You're right. No, it's not.
Okay, it's not. Okay, it actually says it was.
It's not.
Thought it was a football bar. It is not. Okay.
No.
Hey, good eye. Good catch in there. It's good. I don't have my glasses on.
Well, no, I was wrong.
Okay. Well, yeah,
But
sometimes
I
you are.
tried.
Next up, this individual trains on our crew. We have 2 benches. We have an A bench. That's for people 400 raw and up. And then we have a B bench. That's like 400 and below. And Carl is a...
Oh, Carl.
Carl's a serious lifter. He is, I think he does, he works at the,
He works at the McNary.
McNary Dam as a guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, making sure no 9/11s are happening at the dams.
He told me
And
a cool story about like pit bulls he had to shoot because they were.
Let's not talk about shooting dogs. That's something 3-letter agencies do when they go to serve warrants at churches. Okay.
No, these were pit bulls that were attacking people, not.
Well,
not
they were probably
dogs
wild dogs.
on their owner's property where they were being like whatever.
Anyway,
just go.
Carl.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Now, there's a couple things I want to bring up here. Jose picked. I always talk about those oh God, what's his name? Larry Wheels. Those wraps he wears, the green ones. Well, Jose picked up a pair of them.
Oh, he did.
They're white camouflage, same thing. And he was wrapping elbows, and he wanted to do it on mine, but I didn't really want.
Wrapping or a sleeve?
No, wrapping.
What?
At the joint? Yeah.
The wraps?
Yeah. So don't hit the table, please. Yeah, you don't hit the table. Anyway, I'm not saying it aids or does not aid in the lift because I didn't try them on to tell you that. I didn't want to put them on because I would assume that when you walk into that joint there with any type of wrapping material, you're going to get some benefit from it like you would an elbow sleeve. Not taking anything away from Carl. He's a strong cat. I think he weighs, what's Carl weigh? 148? I got him down 148. He's like,
probably.
Yeah. And
I believe it.
He's just like all muscle.
148.
He's a tough cat. He hit a PR here of 360, and I didn't film the first one, so you know what? I said, Carl, I need to put this on my show. You need to do it again. So actually, he went 360 again. Let's check out Carl here. He's got those Larry Wheels elbow units on. Good, strong setup. Head back, chest up. Push that bar straight up. Nothing wrong with that.
How much did you say it was?
That's 360 pounds. That was a PR for him. And I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go.
I remember handing out for him with quite a bit less than that.
Yeah.
It was missing.
Good job, Carl. He works hard. Always there. He's kind of, you don't really hear him. He's kind of quiet, but
I know when I was training on Tuesdays with you guys.
But he's there. He's kicking
me
out.
and him would train together on the same bench. We're buddies.
Next up is Pete Santee out of Seattle, Washington. Todd Christensen's gym. I believe that's where he's training at. We posted some videos of him last week and the week before, probably. This one here is, he's making tremendous progress very fast. He's got a meet coming up and 617 raw, and it's like a speed bench. I mean, these aren't my words. I mean, he posted it on there, and it really is a speed bench with 617. He's weighing 280, he says. It doesn't look 280 to me. Looks like I got to put up a backing. We're going to check out some 617 speed bench raw. This guy is a 500-pound repetition guy, super strong.
He's really strong. We met him.
I would love him to come down and teach me how to raw bench. I need help.
6'11"?
617.
6'17".
Speed bench, boing. Straight line. What's that like? Pete, come help.
Must be nice.
Well, I'm going to have Daniel Rydjov on the show pretty soon, so we're going to ask him. Next up, Tyler Butcher.
Met him.
Yep, at the Arnold Anderson booth. And he's doing reps to a one board. He finished with 800 for a pause set of 5. Yeah. And he's using, let's see what he's using. I think he's using a Widowmaker or something. Did I say? No, I didn't. Okay, let's check out Tyler Butcher here. Yeah, kind of a F8. It's kind of like the one I got. Got the one board out. Definitely got the groove down. We're going to see 1,000 plus squat, 1,000 plus bench, and we get him to pull 900. That's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, so he is a full power?
Yeah, he's got the all-time single ply squat record.
Oh, I didn't know that.
1141 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a beast. Thick is thick, too. Like a super fucking muscle man, dude. He walked, like I said, like a broken record. When he walked over, I did a double take, and man, he is fucking muscle on top of muscle. Big thing, and he's a younger guy, too, so he's got a lot of years ahead of him, unlike me, who's I'm decrepit and old. All right, next up I have Jesus Oliveras. We've seen him before. Found this on Instagram. Thought it was pretty cool. It's a 420 or 70 kilo, 1036 raw squat is what we're going to see. I can't tell if my 7's a 2, and I'm not good at kilos, but I wrote it on there because I wanted to be cool. So we're going to check out Jesus here with 1036. Where is he at? Right here. It looks like it's at a meet, obviously. Good depth, too. Is this USAPL, US something? Looks like the one we went to in Spokane.
Yeah, USA.
USA. This guy here is a beast and a strong mother effer. No question on depth for big guy, too. Buried that shit.
Mm-hmm. It was a good freaking lift.
Awesome lift, sir.
It's like a nice venue. I think it was, because I think it's a really big meet.
He is a monster.
Or
like,
you know.
not sure on his total, what exactly he has for a grand total in like an organization like that, but
No, I'm not.
yeah, well, it's out there somewhere. I'm sorry I don't have it. What's up next? This one. This is a 585 raw squat in sleeves, and it looked like 135. And I put question marks by it because it looked a little too easy. I mean, I used to squat 585, but this is like, I don't know. I'm not saying there's trickery involved, but I'm just saying this. You watch this, Ashley. Quit moving around so much and just sit still.
Get comfortable.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. So,
Worse.
young man here, and 585. Like, can it be done like that? I mean,
Gosh, you didn't.
that's fast.
I was really fast. Just like
Um,
that video. I was trying to get my foundation on before the video.
no, he walks out and just drops it down.
He did not give me enough time.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Jesus, the mirror then.
I've never seen 585 move that quick. It almost,
Trickery.
it made me watch it a few times. I'm not
Did
saying.
anybody like from wherever you took it? Like,
Well,
what were the comments saying?
I didn't read the comments. I just.
Oh, you always gotta.
Just like a young man too. Like, maybe.
Yeah, he looks right. Yeah.
Is that
He reminds me of Brooke.
Is that 585? I'm not saying nothing. Let's just move on. That was 585.
I mean, the way it bounces the bar. I mean, unless it's just a really shitty bar, like the bar is bouncing.
I see the bar moving. Yeah, I'm not taking nothing away. It's
No,
just
no.
I've never seen him move
I
that fast,
don't know.
and he just like dropped it down, drop it like it's hot, and he did it.
Drop it back.
Dimitro, haven't heard from Dimitro for a while. He's doing good. He sent me a video here, 420 pounds for 7 reps in an F8 single ply Widowmaker. Said it was a little shaky, but I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Once again, just pretty easy reps for this young kid. Complimenting him on that Theragun that he got from me. I've been using that on my shoulder since I tweaked it a couple weeks ago, and I'm feeling a lot better, let me tell you. And a lot of ice packs, too. Pretty simple reps right there, Dimitro. Good job. All right. Want to turn your phone off and we're airplane mode, please?
Well, I was using it as a mirror. To
Oh.
my foundation.
Your foundation is fine. You don't need to put makeup on during the show.
Dude, because I could see the freaking big red thing from
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and it was really bothering
Nobody cares.
me. Yeah, they do. That's probably all they
All right.
look at, huh, guys? Okay, that made it worse.
Joel Hicks sent me a video of 525 bench, and he asked me to critique it a little bit. So I sent him back a little bit of information that I thought might help. If you can watch it yourself and come up with some plans for him to make it an easier lift, let's check out the 525. Got the band shirt on, I believe. Elbows tucked. Doing pretty good. Head back, chest up. On the way up, he seems to drift back a little bit immediately. That drew the elbows out a little bit. And it makes it hard to spread the bar when you kind of shoot back like that. So I talked a little bit about that and pushing himself away from the bar, not the bar away from himself. And a lot of those are verbal cues. You know, they help a lot. So can you sit still?
Sorry.
Just sit still. Quit moving around.
No, I can't get comfortable. Sorry.
Then,
Like hurt.
then leave.
And then when I move, it feels better for. That's
Huh?
nice. All right, I'm done. I'm just gonna sit here like a statue, and
Yeah.
even though I'm here.
Don't move around. You're fine. You're going to live. Okay. Next up, Eric, Balogh. How do you say?
I don't know.
Bolo?
I was not listening.
Yeah, he sent me a video a week or two ago. He's been driving up to Putnam's gym, and now apparently he's got a shirt on, and he's doing tremendous things, and he's loving geared lifting, and I'm glad to see that. We have 2 videos of Eric here. They were sent to me kind of backwards, so we're going to watch his 775 in an F8 2-ply. It's to a 1.5 board. Very easy lift. Let's go ahead and check that out first. His 775.
Let's see it.
Kind of wears like I do. I don't really cinch the back. I know there's probably good reason to do that, but I'm usually in a hurry, and I just kind of hold the shirt against my chest with the arms, like in a seated row position. So got the feet based out, looking good, with an awesome crew. I mean, you can't beat that. And this looked really easy, especially in a 2-ply. Good guidance on the way down. Hit the board and spread that bar. Boom. And I believe he's got to drive almost 2 hours to get to that gym. But you know what? That's what it takes. If you want to be the best at something, sometimes you got to get in your car and drive a little further than your local gym in your hometown. If you want to go, you know, be the best, you got to go train with the best. And that's Putnam and Keith Odell and the rest of the crew there. Now he sent me this in a second email. He said, "Here's the lift before the 775. This is 725, and I put in there about a few inches from touching. That's what I noticed about it. So let's check it out. 725." And I remember Putnam saying they don't use a lot of boards in training, and that false sense of security, knowing that board's there, would have you sometimes. And I'll agree, you know, you come down a lot faster than you would in an actual contest because, you know, the board's going to catch it. So I kind of like the idea of not using boards. Kind of mimics the way you'll actually come down in a contest. Looks like they're setting the shirt. Some verbal cues are being yelled there. I don't have the audio up, but elbows are out. Sleeves are kind of high, but oh, Lord. Ching, that was easy.
Good Lord.
And it doesn't look like the sleeves are high there, though. When he was bringing it down, it looked like they kind of rode up the arm a little bit. But hey, man, Eric, it worked out freaking awesome.
It's nice freaking lift, man.
Yeah. Getting that shirt down, too. That's a 2-ply now. He's got room to play. There is a 3-ply out there, too. So one step at a time. You know, we don't want to do too much. I'm always one to throw out ideas and master that 2-ply first. Get your feet wet with that. What's this? Robert. Oh, geez. This is going to be rough. Guetchidjian. He's known as the Ukrainian freight train, according to the email he sent me. So what he is doing is he competed in the USPA Raw class and hit a 518 bench at 275. He's known as the Ukrainian freight train. Or just Rob. Let's check out his 518 at 275. I believe that's what I have here. Do I need a backing? No. That's a nice setup meet there. I like that bench. Kind of like pink. Cool. Huh. Oh, bam. Easy. Just kick that handoff out there. There you go. Spread that bar. Spread that bar. Nice. That was a nice lift. Handoff guy must be a deadlifter, man. He just picked it up and threw it out there. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Pete. Once again, Giannopoulos. I will call you Pete G. That's what I'm going to call you. What's wrong with that? I'm not going to try to pronounce names. I'm not very good at it. So, this is 315 floor press, and looks like I can't read my own writing. How about that? And oh, a bonus video. He did the Highland game stuff. A caber toss, yes. And I don't understand. I gotta have this wrong, but after we watched the 315 floor press, the caber toss, and that's a gigantic like telephone pole thing.
Yeah.
He has I wrote it down word for word. Caber is 60 pounds at 193 body weight. I don't think that thing is 60 pounds.
Wait.
Maybe he's missing a 1. We're gonna watch it though. Let me put Pete's video up here.
Be heavier.
You would think.
It does not seem. I mean,
so
I don't know I have no idea. So maybe that is heavier than.
Okay, let's check out his floor press here. I like floor press. I'm a floor press guy. There was another angle of this, but the video was shot with not an iPhone, so it didn't work well with what I had set up here. Now, caber toss. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I just don't know.
60 pounds is correct lightweight class.
Oh, the bar. Okay,
so the body weight. Or
no, the
like
pull.
the-
The
oh,
pull.
no,
Oh,
kilos.
wait, I got it messed up. Okay.
oh
Yeah.
okay, I get it. That's what I got it. That's what the lightweight.
This takes a lot of technique
Okay,
and
actually,
form.
yeah, that's a lot
Boom!
of weight to try to carry. Yeah, because it's how far you can do it, not the amount, which makes a lot.
He
more
threw it a
sense.
long
'Cause
freaking way.
601, that'd be the dumbest thing in the world to try to throw, or 106 or 601. If you did much more than that, you're gonna risk tearing a bicep because you're doing it for a distance.
True.
Not.
Well, it takes balance and
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
crazy
realize
stuff,
how tall
man.
it is. That's a whole.
That is a whole.
Sounds
It's a
very
whole
shit.
nother sport, but you know what? It's kind of cool to
I
see
wonder
on
how
here.
much I wonder how much the females do. Like 20 pounds.
You should go out and try it sometime. You don't have that at your strongman training people, do you? Over there, they don't have that.
I don't know because it's not a caber toss.
No.
Isn't a strongman thing. It's only highway.
Well, what do I know?
Nothing.
No. Just throw it out there.
I do.
Damn, we're at speed bench and max effort already. Who wants
Are
to
we
see
already?
that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Huh?
Jesus.
So speed bench is basically speed bench for our new guy, Starrett. Is that his name?
Yeah. I think so.
Starrett? Like
so.
Garrett? Starrett.
I
Yeah.
think so.
He's new guy to me still. Man, he's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of heart though, and he's very very thick. I mean, we were taking a look at his physique the other day, and he's boxy and he's pretty thick sideways. I mean, this guy's fun to work with. You know, he's a seasoned lifter. He's not totally green, and he listens and he loads weights, and he's a great addition to the team. And he's very humble, very quiet. We haven't got him talking shit yet, but we're working on it.
He seems too nice.
He's a
for
very
that,
nice
like,
man.
Too respectful.
Yeah, he's there to learn,
Yeah.
and I think he's just taking everything in, and we're all trying to help him and critique his form and bring up certain muscle groups that need to be brought up. And he's a great addition. I don't want to scare him away yet, so I haven't been too mean to him. So yet,
That's good.
Drill Sergeant Kennelly has not been mean to him yet.
No, you're like super nice.
I like him. I want him to hang around. It's like I say on this show all the time. We don't have people lining up outside that want to come in and do
That's
this.
what I always say. So when
So-
you're like bitching about people missing a workout and like ready to
Well,
just like berate them, I'm like, think twice, man. Like
I know.
I understand. And if this was like a huge town where there was tons of people that wanted to do it,
Not a
and-
huge town.
and it was a super popular sport, and you just had people lining
No.
up at the door, then hell yeah, like
If it was a sports bar, we'd have a lot of people. Okay, let's go to Speed Bench and see some cosmetic stuff that Heinz and myself are doing. And we'll see. There's only 4 of us on Friday, and we'll see what Jose and Starrett were doing. Let's check out Speed Bench. Well, last week we did bands, so this week we threw in some chain. Had to drop the bar weight because I wanted 2 chain, and looking back on this, I probably should have went 1 chain and used 205, which is 50% of his 1 rep max. So but everything worked out. Only 4 of us going, so it's back to back to back. Pretty quick, hour and 10 minutes. I'm not sure what Heinz and myself are doing. 5, 6, I don't know. 6 sets of 6, I don't know. 5 sets of 5. We take a deload on Tuesday, so Heinz and myself, I know I was feeling it after the week before doing full range on that reverse band press. Definitely taxed my front delts a little bit. Kennelly doesn't go full range in training very often. Little Spoto action there, no bouncing off the chest, catching it an inch or 2 from the chest, which I like to see. Jose here is the cat who's got an 855 full range bench in a band shirt. We saw him do it. Looks like he's doing Spoto thing too. I think I emphasized that. I didn't want any bouncing. So I said, try to catch it, right before he hits your chest. And so that's what they're doing. This is probably set number 6, last one for us, because that's a wider grip we're using. And that's, I don't know, it's not our special bar, so 185 and 20, 40, 60, 80 pounds in chain. I don't know, something like that. That wider grip felt a lot better than close grip. Looks like we went over and did some incline dumbbells. Jose here likes to show off and start right out with the college rack. We have the grade school, middle school, and the college rack. College rack is 105 to 150 dumbbells, and I think he's got 105s. But you know what? It's when people like him pull out those dumbbells, makes others have to do more weight also. But the point was there to get find something you can do 15 reps with, but normally could do 20. And he was taxed out there at 15. That's what I'm yelling at him about. But you know what? Ain't going to hurt him. I think we did 3 sets here. This cat here, a lot of potential. I just want to keep him injury-free. I don't want him to inflame those extensors under the elbow with all the rolling dumbbell and extension stuff we do. So I'm constantly preaching to maintain tightness throughout the main lift and squeeze the bar. I am sandbagging a little bit. Front delts are a little peppered. So getting some blood in there. It's not like I don't do the workout. Broke out the, I don't know, spider bar. This thing's 88 pounds without a thing on it. And then we put 20, 40, 60, 80 pounds in chain. So, yeah, 166. Doing some extensions with it. Sometimes we had kettlebells to it. Sometimes we had weight. But this is a sumbitch here. We haven't done it in a while, so I said, let's go get that bar. It's not one of the most favorite bars that we like to grab. But I try to make it unfun and miserable. And I should have wore a mouthpiece. So I'm gritting my teeth, man. You want to squeeze that bar, but there's no, it doesn't roll in there. So basically you kind of got to let it kick back at the bottom a little bit. Anyway, so set after set here. I don't know what the rep, at least 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps, something like that. But eventually, with the short rest periods, people started to fatigue, which is what we want. Now he's grinding. Now his triceps are saying, what is going on? He hasn't trained like this with the short rest periods and whatnot because I asked him. But he's done quite well for himself before he met us. Now it's our job to get him up to 500 raw, and that's where we're taking him. We're going to have to stop at 450 and 475, of course, before we get to that, but one weight at a time. Jose knows if he wants to bench 900 or 1,000 pounds, he needs to get his own shirt and a triple ply and train a lot harder. He's hungry. He wants it. He's talking about 3 lift in October. We have a meet coming to that gym right there. You see in the background, and I think he wants to do all 3. He can do 600 raw squat for 2 and claims to pull a 600 too. So, and then he can put on his little band shirt and do 9 something. Would be really cool. Looks like we added some 5s. I know it don't seem like much, but let me tell you, people, it's hard. See, it becomes an extension, and it becomes kind of a press, too, because you can't extend it, and he has to turn it into a press. So that's all right. That's called fatigue. Looks like we got the football bar out on a decline. This is my call. Kept the chains, 2 chains there, and inside grip. You know me, the tricep king, 40-some different exercises. Never doing the same one more than a week or two in a row. And I believe we did some shoulder. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere along the line we did a log press. I don't know if it's on here, if that was max effort, I can't remember. Uh-oh, it was on this day. Starrett called this one and said, let's go over there. I personally don't like getting the log press up to that position. I hate it, but I'll do it once. And then I'm going to lie to you and tell you I did 3 or 4 sets because I think I just did 1. I was sandbagged and my shoulders were peppered, man. I'm sorry. It's not an excuse. That reverse band press, all full range stuff, jacked me up a little bit. Yeah, that was Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, and you got to come back Friday and do this crap again. I was feeling it. Heinz, I think he's eating more food. That's why he's so strong. Was on a diet, but I don't know if he's on a diet anymore. Yeah, we're peppered. Did we do push downs at all? Probably. Always finish with that. Sometimes it's on video, sometimes it's not. But this cat here needs everything. He's not getting a free pass. We're going to max him out in 8 or 9 weeks, and it'll be exciting to see what 420 bench he came through the door with and what he ends up with then. Always a push down. I let them pick the bar. Usually just 3 sets here. Pepper him before you walk out. I think I put on some weight between this video and where I'm sitting now. Well, got a little fat there. We'll see what happens. I can lose it just as fast as I put it on. It's not even a task anymore. All right, max effort bench. What happened? Well, I speak for myself. I went over 1,000 pounds 2 weeks in a row, so I figured I better deload. I'm not sure what I did, but we'll check it out. 325, 385, all-time new raw bench press for Benchmonster, 435. I hit the uprights too. Bumped it and I was like, ah, shit. Well, that's good enough. Got my mouthpiece in. Heinz doing 435 too. Well, I brought in a 2-ply shirt. I know we weren't supposed to shirt up. Nobody brought shirts, but
You lied to him.
and
then brought yours.
I like full range, and I want to get used to bringing that bar to my chest because you got to do that in a meet. So that's like 600 or something there. Just playing around. Starrett here to going raw. We had him doing some triples here. I didn't want him maxing out because I told him, I said, don't max out the traditional bench press lift. I want to save that for 9 weeks to remax you out. Incline, one of my favorites on the Smith machine. Isolates that upper chest. 2 plates and a quarter. For some reason, it was I had to push the bench back because it's really up around my clavicle there. I think it's a little too high. I pushed that bench back a little bit so it hits gets out of my clavicle there. But Starrett here, he's the first guy put on 3 plates. I mean, I was like, okay, Sonny, you want to do 3 plates? Look at him go. It is max effort day. I asked him, before the workout, I said, go to 315, if you don't feel like you got it, you got to tell me this because your body's, telling you to chill. And he seemed to feel all right. So Jose here, Same thing. Now, when they do 3 plates, you know, we got to go 3 plates, even though I don't want to. Do I get in there? Come on. Action. Yeah, see, I think I moved the bench back a little bit. I need all the help I can get here. That's still pretty high. That's like, I ain't gonna do that shit. Put that thing back a little bit. And there we go. See, night and day. When it's not correct, you definitely, and hey, front delts are zapped, man. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to do 3 plates. I don't want to be outdone, outshined by my guys. Now, Hines didn't go full range on Tuesday last week. I think he did some 2-board action, so that's why he's feeling so good. BJ Dirk was there. He was kind of feeling the weight too, so but you know what? He still goes. Now, easy curl bar. These are what I call Hoff presses. They're I think we did 8 extensions, 8 towards the feet, and 8 back extension wise. Got the mini band underneath the bench. Now see, you got to go towards the feet. I'm not pushing straight up. I'm pushing towards the feet. You see a couple of my guys, they just go straight up, and that's not what we're supposed to do. This is the hardest part right here. This is where you need a mouthpiece. You'll crack your teeth. See, I'm peppered. So BJ here doing some tremendous extension work there, way behind the head. I believe on the last set we didn't do any pressing. We just did 16 to 20 reps extension-wise on the last set. So that's pushing straight up. You got to push towards your feet. You saw me do it. You saw the angle. Triceps are never, ever going to be strong enough. Especially if you want to go up and above, beyond where BJ wants to do 1100. So you got to start pushing it a little bit. And get off that diet. BJ's down to like 242 from 265 or something. I may got that wrong, but I know he's down in weight. Stare it here. I was questioning this. I wasn't sure he was going to get too many. I was telling him to squeeze the bar. Face is getting a little red. That's good. I want to see those presses towards the feet. No, that's straight up, son. I don't like that. All right, you extension now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happening? What's going on? Hey, triceps are saying, what the hell is going on? His face is red. All right, I think this is one where we just did extensions. Last set, and the way I look at it, you know, you do 8 and 8, that's 16, so you better do 16 to 20 reps here. That's what we're going to end on. And I'm purple in the face, too. Hey, that's because we push hard. Now where have you been? You been up running around? You come down with getting my table all dirty here.
Some Thermoflex, some ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen. Okay, well, you can put that on later.
Some fruit snacks.
Fruit snacks later.
I can have all of that whenever I want. I didn't go get it, so I can have it later.
Can you handle the chat box? Don't make faces like that. It's not attractive. All right. Who's up first? So Paul said, hey, how's it going? And I had some time while I was sitting here. So I wrote back and I said, going great. How about yourself, Paul? He says, doing great. Training is going great. That's good to hear.
Good. Let's see here. John Smith, let the swellathon begin.
Swellathon?
Swellathon. We're swole.
I am kind of swollen right now. I'm The scale did something to me recently. I don't know what's going
Did
on.
you get stung by a bee?
No, I woke up in
Is
middle.
that how he said it?
I woke up middle of the night and I raided your mega stuffed Oreos. Remember? You caught me at 2 a.m.
Fuck, the whole thing. Yeah, I
Dude.
caught you.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I just bought it, and it was like fucking
I was
big one.
shoveling it in, too.
I mean, there were probably 80 cookies in it. I don't know.
And I didn't have the milk out yet.
And yeah, I had just bought it. I had opened it. I think I had 2 or 3 Oreos out of there. Woke up, it was gone the next day.
Yeah, mega stuffed Oreos. Very dangerous. But
Yeah, if you have no fucking willpower, man.
hey, I don't have any willpower at 2
And I
a.m.
was gonna say, like,
I'm
like
half
the middle
asleep.
of the night doesn't count.
It doesn't count. And boy, those go down and down,
They
and
do.
yeah, chug
And
that
the
milk.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we've got the mega stuffed.
yeah, we
It's
gotta get more of
like
those.
So good because it's like
And that's
mainly
what-
cream. Like there's more cream than there is cookie.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to eat, though. You're supposed to put fat on, so
Yeah,
you
the
need to have
doctor
this stuff in the
said.
house.
I know.
And if
I know, but what am I supposed to do when you're eating it all?
buy more.
Fuck, man. You're exactly right, but you're eating it. Like I went to eat it the next day and had none.
I can't help it.
And then you replace you bought another one the next night to replace it.
I sure
and
did.
ate it.
Yeah. I can't help it, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have Oreos in the house that often, so when we do, they're good as gone. All right.
Fuck,
Matt Brooks.
ridiculous. How's it going, guys? Matt Brooks says, "How's it going, guys?" It's going good, Matt.
Doing good. Short week this week.
Been a pretty good week. Yeah, had a 3-day weekend. Hopefully you guys did too, and got to do something fun for Memorial Day or something just relaxing and chill. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Hope you are too, Matt.
Every day's a Saturday for me.
Thank you for joining us. Let's see. One rep. Howdy. Wait, she needs an MRI?
Yeah.
I might. I was
Yeah, no
hoping-
x-rays, no.
I was hoping to avoid an MRI.
Just get it done. Get in the machine.
Now, I mean, I could rule out like anything. I could get an X-ray and
And what are they going to see with an x-ray?
and kind of rule that out just because I can get into an X-ray like
Fast.
my mom's. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that. I can run over to Steve's and
Okay.
take care of it pretty easy.
Well,
and
go do
my
that.
Insurance, like and covers it.
You're burning time. I
But
mean,
it's tempted just to rule that out, and then maybe go.
Maybe
to
you got a
an
broken
MRI.
back or
MRI
something.
is fine. Back when I the first time that I did 400, I injured it. The doctor said basically like technically I broke my back. Like that it sounds
No.
more dramatic than it is.
You
but,
pulled some
like, it's a
muscle.
gymnast.
you pulled some ligaments away from
fracture.
the bone or something.
Well, no, that too.
I never heard you had a broken back. That's a new one to me.
Well, you were in jail, so you weren't getting like.
Yeah.
But, and I did tell you that. Do you remember me saying
Yeah.
he called it a gymnast fracture?
Yes.
And so that one might have already like been there, but that was.
I was
like,
in the
just-
Crossbar Hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Signing
Relaxed
autographs.
in a cot.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I mean, I don't know. I might end up needing an MRI if it doesn't, because it got worse. Like when I was sick, I like backed off even more. I mean, I still like. Well, I mean, I actually took a couple of days off of the gym. I was that sick.
You gotta do more than that.
But I like really didn't do much, and I backed off, and my back got worse within this last week.
Well, we can only tell you what to do. It's up
And
to you
I
to get it
didn't
done.
do anything. Like I wasn't hard on it or anything like that, but it still got worse. So that's a little bit more concerning. I thought it was just not getting better quicker because I like wasn't taking enough time off. But now that I've chilled a little bit, and it's still like getting worse, not just not getting better.
One rep says, "Glad
Okay,
to see the nose
I
is
guess
not
I'm done.
as red today." Ha ha ha.
I know, but did you see what the F
Rudolph last weekend.
Can you see? I covered like I put a bunch of it earlier when I was messing with that cream. It was foundation, so like you can't see it like from. It's harder to see like on camera, but if I get up close,
She's got a bad.
super dye.
She's got a bad habit of taking her hand and smashing her face like this. I don't know what that does for you. Is it like because you say it itches
What are you
and
talking about?
that's how you get it all red. You smashed it.
No, it was a sunburn. That's why it was peeling.
Oh,
it was a
well,
sunburn from being outside all day.
Then how come your whole face ain't sunburned?
Huh? Because your nose is usually the first thing to get red.
Hey, That's what keeps it.
And then once it started peeling, I started picking it, and it made it more red.
Okay, so
And then I skinned it with a freaking barbell. You saw.
did. I saw that. One rep says, "Ouch! I've done that on my chin. Ha ha ha! Hence the goatee." Is he talking about the bar?
Yeah, I did that too a long time ago. The chin, holy shit! Doesn't it? It stuns the fuck out of you too. Like this stung, but like the chin, it like whips you back, and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Getting up off the bench, and Heinz brought this up the other day, and I would skin the top of my head and leave fucking skin and hair on the bar.
I remember you doing that.
He was disgusted. I haven't done it since, but sometimes we make mistakes, and I've done it.
I've never done it that hard to take skin off. Although you don't have any hair to protect it, so.
Well, I'm gonna get hair. I'm gonna buy it.
A toupee?
Nope. I'm like a movie star hair. Yeah.
Okay.
Pete says a whippy bar, deadlift bar. Now, is he talking that 585 squat?
Yeah. He thinks it's a deadlift bar.
Yeah. Hey, but it's just something about it doesn't look right.
That would make sense.
And I'm not here to take anything away from anybody, but it makes me wonder. I've seen a lot of lifts in my days, and I've been around for a while, so it just seems like a lot of weight for some young man to go down with sleeves on and bounce out of that hole. Like, my God. I mean, does he squat 800 for raw? I mean, what's next?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know on that one. I really don't.
Okay, so one rep. I'll let you read it because I'm taking your job.
I know you are. One rep, dude, that 585 was insane. The way the bar whipped, I'm sure he needs a squat bar now. Ha ha ha. Oh, because he bent.
I think I need to go back and read the comments on that and see what people are saying about it.
That's what I say. Whenever I see something I question, that's the first thing I do, especially like on a TikTok or a reel of some kind, because people are like,
well, that's why when I wrote it on here, I wrote 585 squat and 2 question marks because I have questions. That's how deadlift bars get bent. By squatting with them? Yeah, I agree.
Well, yeah, by using a bunch of like over 500 pounds where it's bouncing on,
And I'm not mentioning names, but my original Texas bench bar I got in 2002, somebody took it down to a 2-board with 900 and basically just let it free fall and put a nice little bend in my bar that I've had for 23 years.
I don't know who it is.
I'm not going to tell you.
I know who it is.
Whisper it in my ear. Let me turn the mic off. You got it right.
Somebody that's joined within the last 3 4
I was pissed. Man. I didn't realize it until I brought the bar in. We didn't have a Texas bench bar or 8 bar at the time, and I brought that bar in early, and I put it in the bench rack, and I was turning in it, and I was like, it's got a slight bend to it, and it broke my heart. I take great pride in my bars and keeping them straight. I don't keep them at the gym.
Know for sure that it was from that, though,
yes.
Because were you locking it up? Or was
no, I took it home.
Other members have
no.
Oh, okay, well,
I put it in the back of the truck, man. Brought it home, brought it back, and it was one of those lifts. Like, my God,
it's a good thing he's like one of your favorites.
Dropped it pretty fast on that 2-board, and when I hit the 2-board, whoop, and let's not talk about it anymore. I don't want my blood pressure to go up. Okay, where are we at now?
We are
one rep right here.
One rep. What the fuck? 2 hours to drive, a 2-hour drive to train. That's about what I did at Mendy's. Impressive lift as fuck. Yeah, and I mean that's not. I mean,
I used to drive an hour.
Because that was the one where he drove to train with like Putnam.
Yeah, 2 hours away.
That's worth it.
Yeah,
but
and 2 hours back. That's 4 hours on the road. And Pete says 60 pounds is correct. Lightweight class, we got that. And
yeah, because it's like strongman. Like, so it's not like how much can you,
I'm not familiar with it at all.
Or I assume is it how far you can lift? Somebody talks more about it.
It's judged by direction like a clock. Girls do 40.
No fucking way. Lightweight girls or heavyweight girls?
Pete?
I hope heavyweight.
Jimmy Kolb. Happy Thursday, anyone. Everyone.
Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. Hello, Mr. Kolb.
Mr. Kolb.
Mr. Kolb.
Kicking ass and taking names in training, Jimmy Kolb.
Kolb Strong. Kolb Strong up in the house. That was stupid. Sorry I did that.
Kolb
see.
Strong in the
I
home.
don't know what the fuck.
Well,
I don't
it
know.
worked.
I don't know. I was trying to make him feel welcome, but
Okay.
I just probably made everybody feel
Jimmy's
awkward.
always welcome. This is his home too.
Evan
Monster.
Monster. The caber toss is the toughest and scariest of the events. You're trying to do a perfect flip and not kill yourself at the same time. Yeah, because you have to flip, like, that's really freaking hard. Now thinking about it, the fact that you said that you should add a 1 to it is super stupid. Because you have to.
I don't
it's
know.
Like, what was it, like 12 feet tall, and you have to flip it in the air?
I couldn't do it. Lot of legs, back, and technique and skill and.
I was thinking my powerlifting mind, where it was like as much as you could. Honestly, I didn't know what it was.
And Pete fucking flipped that shit like
I don't know.
20,000 feet over. It was cool. That was kind of cool to throw it on the show. I would definitely wanted to put that on here. So
Yeah, no, that
I was
cool.
impressed.
That was cool. I don't
Logman.
see that. Logman 71 down. Hey guys, got the green light to start full range benching. Still lightweights for the next couple weeks, but we are getting there quick. Yeah.
That's good.
And just beware, like, it might feel terrible when you first start. Although he's been doing like.
Well, we brought in the Emax bar. We did that one time. Dan, let me know if you want me to bring that bamboo bar in again. If you want to do something with that, I just got to put it in the back of the truck. So
Just know the regular bar, when you take it down to your chest, might feel like heinous and like terrible.
it's all right.
I wasn't
It's
expecting
only
that.
temporary.
When I got cleared, I totally was. I was like, well, I'll just be really smart and I'll do the bar for like 4 sets of 20 just to get some blood in there, da-da-da. And I took it down on the first rep. And
Oh,
it felt
God.
like things were tearing and ripping, and I flipped it off.
That's when you had your clavicle that was mush.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah, and when I came, like, I had to
It was
start
so
all over
inflamed.
with my bench.
Yeah. Ugh.
That I actually started further behind than I was when I first started benching 15 years ago. So that was cool.
You sure get some
But
weird bodily
close.
injuries.
Yeah, that's not one I've really. He didn't say it was rare. The first one that I had, the Syrinx, was a rare one. He said that was extremely rare.
Yeah, the base of her skull wasn't big enough for the spine to go through, so that it go in and make the hole bigger or something.
Well, and I busted something, and that was what was allowing the fluid.
Yeah.
To go in.
And a bench shirt
I
caused
think it
it.
was because. That's when I started having problems.
I know, my
He
fault.
said like there's like I had a predisposition for it because like the whole like something wasn't big enough, and then all that pressure and trying to force it down.
In a Titan shirt.
Yeah.
Yep, I was there.
That's-
See Jim Morgani
It's like 245 pounds.
talks about the 585. Read that one, please.
Oh, thank you. The 585 looks like it's from West Point. Guy in the back from West Point. Guy in the back had an army shirt. Knights on the rack, and the outside plate says Army on it. I'm going to say legit lift from a lineman there. Alright. Coming from CJ.
CJ, okay.
I trust it. All right.
That's what we need to hear,
So,
things like that.
We are going with the 585 was legit. And the guy is just a strong
SOB.
MF, yeah.
Yeah. 1 rep.
LOL. Let's see. 1 rep max. LOL. No willpower at 2 a.m. That explains why you drink her milk in your underwear at
I don't drink the
Yeah,
milk. I chug
This
that
time
shit.
it was ate all my Oreos, drank all my milk in his underwear. And like sneaky's in there. I come in there and he's
No. I eat the Oreos first until I'm practically stuck in my throat, and then I go for the milk, and I chug.
well
I don't go back and forth. It's a one-time deal.
I
It's
go back and forth.
it's the cookies, the milk, back to bed.
First of all, I go back and forth. Second of all, it's funnier for effect when you go back and forth when I'm making fun of you. When I was imitating you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's what I do in the kitchen.
Yes,
2 in the morning.
Willpower is lacking at 2 in the morning.
Do we have any more Oreos?
I don't know.
We should go
I
to the
think
store.
you ate them all. I
Mega
didn't really
stuff.
I didn't get any of these ones. I mean, well, not any, but I didn't.
My doctor says I have to gain fat too.
He didn't say that. You're supposed to lose. I think you heard it. I think you heard.
He looked at me and said I was too lean. So I am on the same diet you are now. Okay, what are we at now?
Yeah,
Doug
he
Smithy.
looked at us both and said, "You guys both need to."
Doug Smithy.
Oh, Doug Smithy in the house.
Big Doug.
All right. Glad to see y'all, brother. IPA meet. Glad to see y'all. Glad to see y'all, brother. IPA meet in NC IPA Beast of the South. East August 19th. East August 19th. Jimmy Cobb's gonna be there and do a seminar on the 18th.
Where's it at now?
Where is it? Let's see. Meet in NC.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Hmm.
That was embarrassing.
Beautiful country out there. Completely on the west coast or east coast, way over there.
That's way, way away
Yep.
from us. But that would be
North
fun.
Carolina.
It'd be fun.
August 19th. That's you're still not used. You have you'll just have what we have then, just gymnastics and summer school is over with at that point,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. One rep.
Tease. Where?
Right here where the cursor's at. See this
One
thing?
rep. Well, yeah. Put it over. When you put it over, it gets bigger, and I can see it. When you put it over their picture,
Mhm.
I can't see it.
No, it's right
It
there.
blends right
next
in.
to it.
Okay, 1 rep max.
Yes.
Yes. The bar. Ha ha. I saw lightning bolts on the way down. Ha ha. But I'm sure the scrape is gone now after 10 years. I just like the look. Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it, because you had the goatee to cover it. I was thinking you meant you... I don't know why, but I was thinking you meant you grew the goatee out to be cushioned for if you did it again. But yes, covering up the scrape makes
Bar
my-
scars are just a way of life where I live.
I know. I know.
What's one
and-
rep saying next?
Let's see.
He doesn't do overhead. Right here.
1 rep. And I don't do overhead for that same reason. And Jimmy Cobb gave me the perfect excuse. Haha. Says it's not necessary. That's why he never does it. Oh. Is that what Jimmy says? That's what Jimmy
Overhead
says. I'll
press?
probably stop
No overhead press or something?
because I thought it was important. Because that's my theory as to why like so many strongmen can come in like when that's not like they don't really train bench. It's not one of their priorities. They don't compete it, but they can come in and be pretty big benchers naturally. And I've always attributed that to all the overhead strength, like all the overhead.
Ryjob does a lot of overhead stuff.
Although, I mean, that might just be not necessarily the fact that it's like the overhead press, but all the work on the shoulders and just getting the shoulders strong. Anyway, that's my theory. Let's see. Matt Brooks, I will be at the Beast of the Southeast too.
Oh, so this is like a big gathering of some serious lifters here now.
That's cool. Yeah.
What federation is IPA? Okay.
And who's putting it? Like, so
Probably-
is Doug's doing it, or it's a meet he's putting on?
I don't know. He sent me a
That's just-
a text message. I have to read it. It came right as I was getting ready to start the show, so I haven't had time to look at it. CJ Morgani.
CJ Morgani. It was Ashley that bent the bar. Haha. She has been killing it in the new shirt. Yes, it was I that bent the bar.
With 900.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite 900. but
What's the
close.
most you had in your hands in a shirt in a band, bench band, dark side, 315?
At least.
What about your
315 or
What about your new
325.
Scorpion that I bought you?
Well, we didn't see. I never like got a chance to.
Use it?
I went up to 300 in it. And
Okay.
That's what I was supposed to do at that meet. And since the meet, like I got the shirt, used it once, and then competed, and I never got a chance to like try to go over 300. I haven't trained in it really. I need to.
why don't you break
I
it
got
out?
Pissed well, because I don't know. I'm fucking butthurt about that meet, and so I like when I see it, when I think about it, I get pissed. But I need to. Plus the fact with my health issues and everything going on, I haven't.
Your head's in a different place.
No, it's not that. It's just that like my strength isn't at like its strongest, and I'm.
I know that feeling.
I'm drastically smaller. The shirt is not gonna fit
True.
right. Like it's gonna be too loose. My belts are too like almost too loose.
Right.
I've gained like
Couple pounds.
6 pounds back. So
Hey, 6 is a lot for your little
yeah,
frame.
no, that's like at least a little bit more closer to what I'm used to.
Doug
At least.
Smithy says Kolb gonna be an NC at the IPA August 18th Beast of the Southeast.
Nice. So Cove's gonna be there too. Doug Smithy, Cove.
Matt
Cove's
Brooks.
doing a clinic. It sounds like.
Yep.
Matt Brooks is gonna be there.
So we have to board a plane and go visit North Carolina. 1 rep.
LOL. Well, it only makes sense. You can't have Ashley's Oreos without Ashley's milk.
That's my milk, fat free is what I buy.
Was this one your? I think I bought the milk. We went to Walmart. Or is this the one from Winco? Because just the other day I bought
Albertsons,
the
I
milk.
thought, or Safeway or whatever.
Okay, I think I think I bought it.
Is that what milk everybody drinks out there? Like fat free? Uh-oh, internet's pooping out a little bit.
No.
Well, I just saw a red flashing light. Is it 1%, 2% whole? What's everybody drink out there? I like fat free because it's
I
like water.
fat-free. And I like. It's not that I like because I mean right now I'm trying to eat more fat, but like
You should
I
have whole
just
milk.
don't like the taste of like.
That creamy.
I don't like 2% anymore. Like I
I
grew,
grew up
on
on
2%.
2%.
Jinx.
Yeah.
I grew up on 2% too.
Loved it.
But we've been drinking fat free for so long because originally like I was trying to like eat less fat and less calories and calorie count and all this stuff, and so I got in the habit of drinking fat free milk.
Don't say
and now
almond
I
milk or
just-
I'm going to punch somebody. We don't drink that here. Almond milk? People mix their shakes with it and stuff when they're on hardcore
No,
diets.
hardcore diets.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not me.
I know.
All right. Jacob.
Cherian?
Cherry.
Cherian.
Yeah.
In the future, when we get old, we can see our declining strength and health. Well, that's
Not if you're on
cheery.
TRT and peptides. You're going to surpass Father Time and kick his ass. Unless you just let yourself get old and decrepit and die of natural causes. I'm a big believer in TRT therapy and peptides. Yeah. 1 rep.
I wonder if Doug actually retracted that or
Of
YouTube's
the
being stupid again.
YouTube, I don't know.
if
1 rep.
1 rep. Yeah, bust it. Yeah, bust it out. Get a bit of a boiler going like the doctor said, and you'll be mid 3s to 4s. True. If I get my boiler. He's talking about me, right? I assume. Yeah, because I think you can already bench
Mid
through.
3s. Oh, yeah. No, if you put on
Exactly.
15 pounds, yeah, get up to like 165. You'll move some bar weight.
Dude, I don't think I can weigh 360. Or
You could.
I know I can't weigh 360.
Hey, don't get that
Please,
shit.
I gotta. I'll be careful.
Don't, no. You make a mess down here.
Please,
Don't do that while we're doing the
please, I
show.
need-
No. You can hold out. Finish the show and then go upstairs and wipe that shit wherever you
For
want.
those of you that are confused, I'm trying to put on Thermoflex
No.
because I'm in pain, and this is what I'm getting.
You're not.
He'd rather I be in pain than
Pain is a good thing. Learn
Whatever
to live
I-
with it. Life is pain.
I know. That's all I freaking experienced last week.
Let's see. Doug Smithy. Yes, I'm hosting my first IPA meet in the South. Want everyone to come and represent. Oh, right on, Doug.
Oh no.
CJ Margani, whole milk is the way to go. That's what you need to drink for fat.
I honestly I haven't.
Let's
tried
get
it,
some.
so is it like a milkshake?
It's creamy and thick. You might like
The
it.
thickness it weirds me out a little bit.
Yeah, but it's you can learn to love it. Howard Weingarten.
Howard Weingarten. Hey, Benchmonster fam. I'm a bit late.
It's all right.
Just hit a 835 reverse average band to a floating two board overload yesterday. I'll send you the video later. I'm having problems taking it out enough. Any thoughts? I'm guessing that's supposed to say any thoughts.
I need to see
On
the
how
video,
we-
Howard, and
Yeah,
so
let him see
I
the
can
video.
I
when
can
you
look.
send it. I don't know.
Problems taking it out enough. So does that mean you're out of the uprights? You're putting the brakes on and taking it high? I'll be the judge. I need videos. 1 rep.
He says, I don't know. I drink almond milk. Haha. Even before I was the V word, I just like the taste better. Oops, too late. I just said it. Ha ha.
I
Right after he typed that, you said,
did.
and nobody better say. Oh,
Yeah, what did I do with that? Shakes. I think I mixed it in my shakes when I was when I first went on my diet, like years back. I took out milk and then had the almond milk, and I think they have a chocolate almond milk too, but that was a little too much sugar in it. But it has its place. I think they have a vanilla 60-calorie one that I bought. I enjoyed that. I just wanted to mouth off because I knew somebody probably drank it, and One Rep does. And One Rep says oat milk is pretty creamy though. I've seen that.
I haven't tried it. I've been tempted.
I walked by it in the milk section, and what do you do with oat milk? One Rep. Do you drink it like milk, or do you put it on cereal? Do you put it in?
Put it in your shakes.
Shakes. What do you
or
do?
both, or anything, or just.
I'm down to try something
use
different.
It just like milk. Just replace your milk.
Can you wash down Oreos with it?
Apparently, you can wash down Oreos with anything.
Coca-Cola, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, CJ Morgani.
CJ Morgani.
Okay, this is
straight heavy cream for Ashley trying to gain weight.
That is true.
No, it's not a bad idea.
Heavy cream.
Put it in my shakes.
No, in blender shakes.
Well,
and get a gainer.
I meant
and get a gainer. That Costco protein is.
I mean, that's fine too.
You go to Super Supplements and get yourself a 1,000-calorie shake and put some whole milk in there. And if you don't gain weight on that, then you're just.
Well, no,
you have cancer.
I've been gaining once I stopped puking and could keep food down, I got my appetite back, and I got my appetite back and could keep food down. I've been putting on more weight. I'm back.
There's a scale right over there. When this show's
pretty
over,
close.
let's go weigh on that scale and we'll see what if you're telling me is true.
Because I'm, at least as of last night, I was only 5 pounds.
Let's go to the store and get some heavy cream and some oat milk, and let's get down. All right, Howard Weingarten.
Okay. And make sure we have Oreos. Howard Weingarten.
Two packages of Oreos, in case. Yeah.
So we each need to get one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hide mine.
I would hide it.
So when yours is done,
yeah,
you're fucked.
Yeah.
You can't just go to my cupboard. What'd you do that with? You did that with donuts. You ate all yours in one night, and then you opened mine. I did. And you ate half of mine.
I did. I eat donuts. Horrible. Remember when I told you the little kids would come at 2 a.m. and I had to give them donuts, and that's where all the donuts are going because I was getting those big family packs of the.
And eating all of them yourself.
Yeah.
So you had to tell me that little children were taking them.
That was before I was
hard
younger.
to forget.
I was younger and I could do that. Now I'm old and I gotta be careful.
Forget that.
All right.
Okay.
One Rep. Yes, haha. Drink it. Cereal. Oat goes great with Ashley's Oreos too. Okay. So we'll get some oat milk. Never tried it. Can't knock it till I try it.
Yeah, it looks kind of good.
Yeah. You're chewing in my ear and it's rude. All right, Howard Weingarten.
Covering up my mouth. Do I get points for that?
Yes.
Okay.
He says yes, taking it high and trying to touch a bit too high. Pete G can verify. Yeah, that's true. Weight gets heavier and heavier. We have a tendency to really put on the brakes. One way around that, because I do the same thing. I put on the oh shit brakes, and Heinz will say, you're taking it high, and I know I am. So what I do to combat that is I set up further back towards the handoff guy, and usually with my head about that far off the bench. That way it's like uprights, and then when they hand it out 9 inches, you're forced to take it in your line right there. And then the second part of that is you can't really shoot it back over your face because the uprights are there, so you have to push in a straight line. So I move back because I still have that problem. I get a little excited, and then they'll hand off to me, and Heinz will be trying to get it out, and I'm just like, locked in, taking it too high. And if you hit high, then what options do you have then? You can't push back because then you're just going to turn out the elbows like this, and that's dangerous parts of benching there. So, but we can fix that. A lot can be done by videos, and that's why I videotape a lot of things, because I'll get up off the bench and Heinz will say, you did this, this, and this. And I go back in my little video during training, push play, and I'm like, well, I didn't do that, but I did do that and that. Tried to tell me I didn't touch once, and that was last week. And I had 3 other people surrounding the bench that says I touched. the
Yeah,
1,000.
you probably did. Who
Yeah.
said you didn't?
Heinz.
Yeah, he likes to critique. He likes to critique your life.
I touched.
He likes. to
Jose
pick
said I
apart,
touched.
huh?
Dan said I touched, and he's
Was he arguing with him?
no, but he was out.
Did they just tell you that after?
He was the jury had spoken. So, Jacob again.
Howard, that is great. Someday 120 will be the new 80, and maybe taking vitamin C supplementation will help us live to 250.
Who wants to be 250 years old? Wonder what that looks like.
Oh God. Well, I mean, probably bad.
I'm 250 years old. That'd be nice to say.
I'm 248.
Never thought of that. Thanks, says Howard.
And CJ Morgani, he likes to stir the pot.
A bit. Is that me?
Probably.
Okay. I'm good at that. So we got
Is
some
it?
grocery shopping to do. I'm excited about it.
Right now?
Well, I don't know. I don't really have anything for dinner, so
I don't know if I need to.
what's everybody eating for dinner out there? I mean, I'm sure like on East Coast, it's like 10 o'clock at night, so dinner's over with. But
Oh, yeah.
here on the West Coast, it's only 8 o'clock in the evening, so, and we have not had dinner yet, so I don't know what to do. Have some oat milk and some Oreos
For dinner.
and some maple bars and some sugar-free fudge sickles. They have to be sugar-free.
I have my little personal DiGiorno pizzas,
I don't have any pizza.
but I think I have.
I got
like
speed
2
bench tomorrow. I need carbs.
I think I have 2 bags.
Well, let's put it this way. Next week we might have a different co-host sitting in this chair. Maybe. Not that you're getting fired. We're gonna try to bring in
No, I'm not getting. I'm
well
gone.
a couple guys
If
from
I'm gone.
yeah, a couple guys from the team. I kind of ran it by them if they want to come in and sit and be co-host and offer some input into what we do
Fired.
here.
You're gonna get fired before I do.
No. So
Yeah.
I believe Heinz he's out of town next
If
week.
I'm wrong about the date of the graduation, though, I'm still gonna be here.
Well, you can sit in the
Okay, we can
sit
have
behind
3
us.
people, that's fine.
Yeah. You can put your little head like right between us right here. Find another chair over there. But
it's
I
okay.
think BJ expressed interest next week. If he falls out, there's alternative backups, and I just thought it'd be interesting bringing maybe the guys I lift with, and they can.
No, you just don't want to do.
Play the
you're
part.
afraid to do the show by yourself.
I don't want to do it
Because
myself.
I have to be
I-
at graduation.
I feel like
really
I'm
can't
standing here
miss,
naked, and everybody can see me. I get nervous.
and you're afraid to go by yourself.
I don't want to go myself. I like to feed
Don't
off
act
somebody.
like it's a fun twit. You're afraid to go by yourself.
I don't like to do all the talking. I like that to, like feed off people. Like it makes my job easier too. So
Yes, like a substitute.
yeah,
'Cause
substitute.
I have a graduation. I debated whether to skip it, but it's my godson, or like they've made us
Godparents.
his godparents, and I've known him since
He's
he was
graduating.
born. I babysat him like when he was less than a year old, and I babysat him till he was a little bit older, and so it would be kind of scummy to skip it, especially it's 5 minutes away from our house. I think it's at the convention center.
And if we have BJ here
So-
or Heinz, we can pick their brains a little bit, see what they're doing.
So I'm not skipping out on you guys for not a good
No.
reason. It's his graduation, and
And
I
don't want-
debated. I thought about it. I was like, well, maybe.
I don't want to sit here alone.
And he doesn't want to sit here alone. So
Yeah, I get scared. You guys intimidate me. Because I know all these eyeballs are watching me in this camera right here. Yeah, it's a little intimidating. Okay. What do we got left before we go? Ashley, finish us off here.
Let's see. One rep. So CJ. Let's see. Oh, he likes to stir the pot a bit. Heinz,
Yes, he
yeah.
does.
That's fair to say.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, not in a bad way, but he likes to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I stirred the pot last week when there was verbal something about keeping your butt down, but no one heard it. No one said anything about it.
Oh.
So, but somebody on the team heard it and get your butt down. Yeah. Just sent the video. Okay, Howard, I'll check that out. Dinner is fish and rice. That's a nice healthy dinner. Is that salmon or are we having whitefish? What are we doing?
Yeah, that's healthy, man.
Yeah.
That's
White
not what
rice.
We're gonna have. I'm spoke doctor's orders.
I like fish. Got a lot of fish in our freezer.
Yeah, and
coho
fish
salmon,
does have, like, fat in
Alaskan
it.
salmon, and Alaskan halibut. Heinz went up and they did some deep sea fishing
When?
like last year,
Oh.
and they came back with more fish than they can handle. So, the problem is cooking in the house. Fish really kind of reeks the house up. So, I know that Jay Cutler would cook his fish in a George Foreman grill on the back patio of outside. 'Cause I used to watch Jay Cutler, how to eat, and that guy was. I love his videos where he's eating, and he's just eating oatmeal and oatmeal bars and protein shakes, and then cutting chicken. It's like a second job watching him eat throughout the day. And go to Costco, and he buys 20 pounds of orange roughy. This is like years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, orange roughy. Mm-hmm. Imagine eating that much 5 pounds of fish a day. Holy God.
No.
Ooh. How do you do it?
No, especially, like, that doesn't even sound like good.
Hey, but Jay Cutler's a champion,
But
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's sacrifices you got to make, man.
All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens next week.
We missed one rep.
Hmm?
Like a substitute. Yep, like a substitute. I'll have a substitute for me next week while I'm at a graduation. One rep also. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much, and see you next week. Bye, one rep. Have a good rest of your week, and a good weekend, and a good week next week. I always say all that. Howard Weinga. Oh, okay, we read those. CJ Morgani. You should watch less Jay Cutler eating more. Wait. You should watch less Jay Cutler eating more Dorian Yates blood and guts.
I've never seen Dorian Yates blood and guts. I'm assuming that's a training
We
thing.
might have to watch that.
I was watching Jay Cutler when that was like 12, 13 years ago, because when
he was first trying
I was trying to gain weight, and I was like, what's Jay Cutler eat, and what's he buy at Costco, and what's he putting in his cart? So something we should do is go to Costco and watch what I put in the cart, and watch me run into people with my cart and the dirty looks I get.
I've only seen you do that once, but I'm guessing you've done it more than that.
Well, I try to get in and out of there before anybody starts anything with me and picks on me.
Yes, it's him training hard in some old school gym.
Yeah, Dorian Yates is a bad motherfucker. Yeah, in his day. A lot of those bodybuilders are hardcore, man. And, yeah, I admire him. Because Jay Cutler, I thought I was big when I went to the Arnold at 315. And I stood next to Jay Cutler, and I looked like a second grader. And I was like, I mean, I work hard, man. And his fucking unbelievable. The cosmetic look that you get when you do the diet correctly, and the supplements, and phenomenal. I mean, you just, and he was like 285, and I was like, how are you smaller than me, but you look like you're 400 pounds of muscle?
How much and you were what,
315? And I just look like ragged shit compared to him. But that's the way it goes.
Well, you're a power.
Maui, wowie. Oh, that's a tuna, I believe, or something. And brown rice. Yeah. We don't do a lot of brown rice here. We do a lot of white. You do a lot of brown.
I do brown rice. We get those little cups, and I'll get some white rice.
That's
right before training, and then
elongated
say like
insulin response.
Like, yeah, like not right after training or when I'm about to train.
Fish every day or fish once in a while?
Once in a while, unless like you specifically like it. If you like it, then it's a great. So I would say it's.
I've been eating tuna fish lately, but I'm getting a lot of mercury and it's destroying my brain. So
if I liked it at all, I would have it on a regular basis.
You should.
It's a really good source of protein.
Especially salmon burns subcutaneous fat, and it's good omega-3s and whatnot.
Burn fat, right?
Yeah, we're not trying to.
Funny, like that. I'm like to change my the mindset. Like
You're used to eating rabbit food and being skinny. Now you need to
burn fat.
Now you need to get fat like me.
Not eat much fat and yada yada. And now it's like I'm supposed to.
You fuck that mental weakness and get with the program and start getting the whole milk, like CJ Morgani says.
I'm trying.
And we get some oat milk too.
Get a couple different kinds of milk.
We got 2 refrigerators here. You can put it down here, and we'll just we'll get you rocking and rolling. We'll get you back in action. So hey, we'll see what happens next week as far as co-host. Maybe nobody wants to do it. Maybe it'll just be me sitting here. We'll see. I'll bring my cat down and set him there and strap him in with duct tape.
Graduation, and I'll come. Yeah.
Well, whatever happens, the show must go on.
See. But one way or the other, I think we'll.
Hey, I know nobody's watching. Like, no, everybody left and went
Everybody
home.
left.
Hey,
Yeah.
Benchmonster Gmail, please send me videos, you know, lifting videos, all that stuff. And I put them on the show. There's only been one occasion where I lost Pete G's video accidentally.
That's the only time that's happened.
Yeah.
It's not bad in 100 and whatever.
I
160.
remember the night because it was late, and I think I fell asleep, and I was
Trying to answer.
trying to do something. Yeah, and I think I erased it. I brain farted, so it was a low carb night. That's what I'm gonna say. So anyway, hey, you guys have a safe weekend and stay out of the heat out there.
Joining us.
It's gonna be very hot. Try to get out and enjoy the weather outside. Go down to the lake, river, and work out a little bit if you have to. Nobody likes to work out on the weekends. That's like the chill time. We work out during the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
work out on
I
Saturday,
working
though.
Out on the weekends because I have more time.
Yeah, and there's less people at the gym too.
Yeah.
So
I.
all right, Ashley, shut us down. Take us home.
All right, everybody. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. As always, we appreciate you spending your Thursday evening. God, I'm stuttering.
And thank you for staying awake, Ashley. We really appreciate that.
Well, yeah, when I feel better.
Yeah, you're feeling better.
man,
Yeah.
I was so sick and I shouldn't have went on.
I know.
I shouldn't have. I was sick. I didn't even go to school. I didn't go to gymnastics. I didn't go to the gym, but
Well, you wanted me to erase
tried
that
to make
video
it on the
last
show.
week.
Yeah, I did.
It was bad.
I look like death. I look
You were
super
falling asleep
sick.
on my shoulder. It was kind of cool.
I didn't feel good and I shouldn't have.
Okay.
And you wouldn't take
Well,
it
that
down.
was then. This is now. You're in a better place.
So, yeah. I apologize. I shouldn't have came on. I was not feeling good. I was very sick last week and I felt it and it showed. I look like dog shit.
Doggy
but
poo.
I
She looked like
am-
doggy poo.
But I am feeling better. I haven't puked in like 3 days now.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Underneath is the wood. That's pad.
Or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I haven't puked in 4 days. And I've been feeling like better and not constantly puking for longer than that. Because
get your
Wednesday
oatmeal-
and Thursday was like Tuesday night, Wednesday all day, and then Thursday for most of the day was just constant puking. Like if I'd get up, I felt nauseous.
I heard it.
Right? You heard it. It was bad.
Even-
And not like a little bit, just
No,
like,
it's like power chowder.
I don't even know like where it was coming from because
It sounded like a 5-gallon bucket of slop going in the toilet. You would think it's a little mouth they would just, but god damn, it was horrible. I was impressed.
I was sick, man.
It made me wanna puke.
I did not feel good, and like I was just getting. I mean, it's because there's an obstruction that like I think I've said it to most of you guys, but my pancreas is getting tangled with an artery. Like it's not tangled like in one knot where it's just stuck all the time, but like he drew a picture and it's like there I don't have enough body fat to hold it like separately where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So they'll get tangled up and then I can't digest. There's this obstruction there. And so instead of digesting through my body like it should, it comes right back up.
Okay. People are going to be eating dinner soon and they don't want to hear about your vomit. So take us home.
Well, I was just explaining, you know.
I know.
All right. I was taking us home, not reading questions.
Take us home.
All right. So yes. So we are shutting down the show. It looks like most people have left and are going to eat dinner and go on with their evening.
Or going to bed.
Or going to bed. So thank you so much for joining us. As always, it was a pleasure getting to see you guys, and thank you everybody that contributed in the chat box. Love talking to you guys. Thank you to everybody, even if you didn't. We appreciate you tuning in and watching us. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Awesome Friday tomorrow. A wonderful weekend and an awesome week next week. I probably won't see you guys next Thursday, but Ryan will. And I'll see you guys the following Thursday. Have an awesome rest of your night. Wonderful weekend. We love you guys. Have a safe and wonderful rest of your night.
That was precious. Good night, everybody.